So I want to do something different in this area that I have here. It's kind of become a mess because I have a lot of different plants. So what I wanted to do is take out most of these plants and just plant pure succulents. And I'm trying to take this one out right here, but it's really, really difficult. This one, I don't even know. Probably gonna have my husband take this one out. And yeah, we've all been working, pulling out these plants. Okay, so we're all done taking everything out. That one's already been dug out. I just have to remove it. Okay, one thing that I actually wanted to mention before I start planting all my plants is that how I finally decided to do this and change all my plants from in here, because they've been quite a mess for a long time, and I keep on replanting flowers and different type of succulents, and the only thing that was really growing was the succulents, but I just kept on trying. But recently, about a week and a half ago, I started watching this channel, Laura Eubanks, or Design for Serenity, and she really inspired me to just remove all my plants and finally do something just with pure succulents. I've been seeing her work for about a week and a half non-stop, and I was really inspired by it. So I mean, this is going to be an amateur event, an amateur attempt, but hopefully it'll turn out okay. And her designs just made me really want to dedicate an area to it, and since this was kind of a mess already and I really didn't know what to do with it anymore, I noticed that my plants weren't growing, my flowers weren't growing, they weren't really flowering that much. So watching her for this past week and a half made me really want to finally change this, and hopefully it'll turn out okay. And I'm just trying to use mostly what I have. I have a lot of boulders. That's something that I really like that she uses. She uses a lot of boulders. I have a lot of boulders around the yard that we've collected for many years now, and a lot of different plants. And then with these new succulents that I got today, I feel like I have a good variety of them. So hopefully it'll turn out okay. So thank you to Laura Eubanks for inspiring me. Okay, so I picked up the log and I put it here, and I actually like the way it looks there, so I'm gonna pull the dirt around it. I think it's gonna look nice there. Okay, so that's already all buried in, and I got this agave, or this maguey, out of this pot, but it broke in the process, so I think I'm going to bury it, because I really like how I've seen Laura Eubanks bury her pots, so, or decorate with using different pots, and I think I'm going to place this pencil cactus here to hide how this wall's not, it's kind of broken right here, and we're gonna fix that. And we're also going to have to fix this area right here also. But this is what I've put so far. I haven't buried anything yet. None of the plants are buried in yet because I'm not sure. I'm kind of trying to see what I'm going to do. I'm a little intimidated of setting my plants, so this is what I have so far. I think I'm going to place this one here. It's not buried in yet. I think, yes, I'm going to stick with that there. And I'm going to probably keep this buried here. And I'm probably going to have to go get some boulders from around the house. And this one, I think I'm going to put it facing this corner here. And I'm going to probably start placing some of these. Look at the cat. She's the queen of the succulents. She owns everything that comes to the house. This is a new box, so she claimed it. She claims everything. Squeaky! Squeaky! Yeah, so that's her box now. So I'm going to start right now, even though I'm a little scared. I keep telling my daughter I keep procrastinating because I honestly don't even know where to start because I have so many plans, and I guess I just have to start, right? Okay, so last night my husband ended up planting this. And he kind of set up a few plants like this. And he added more dirt, and I think he ended up planting this. But I think I'm going to move most of the stuff that's over here, and I'm going to place some rocks behind here in this area. And I set up this pot in here. It's not really set yet, but I think I'm going to leave that there because I have a lot of pots that I want to use. And I sort of placed these under this, but I'm not 100% certain if I'm going to leave them there. Okay, so today I got a lot more done. I still have to plant stuff around that cactus in the pot. And I'm not sure where everything's going. Okay, so I finished planting a couple days ago, maybe like 3 days ago, but I'm not completely done because I need to see what I'm going to place on top of the dirt. But as for the plants, I think I'm okay. I think I'm happy so far with what I planted, and I try to use a lot of the plants that I already had here. And I planted this planter here. And let's see. So I planted these plants here in this little corner. And I just have to kind of clean up the plants because there's a lot of dirt on them. So I have to clean up the plants and dust them off because when I was done planting I never cleaned them. And then my cat has actually been in here a couple times. I've seen her digging, so I think she's trying to use the restroom in here, and I keep trying to scare her away, but she just continues to return, so I don't know how that's gonna go. And actually she had covered up all these plants right here. She had dug a hole in there and she had thrown all the dirt on top of there, so all those plants were covered. And she had dug up all this area, so I put another rock there. Yeah, but I think as far as the plants, I'm going to leave it like this. And the only thing that I have left to do is clean up and buy some rocks. But I also get a lot of trash from the tree that's blowing the leaves over here, so that kind of sucks. So I don't know what I'm actually going to be placing here because of the tree and because of the cat, and then my dogs have been running through here too. When they're fighting with each other, they chase each other, so we'll see how long this lasts. So this is from the back.